What's up, every pony? I'm Nether Dragon, and as you can see, I'm back from my vacation. And before I get started this video, I gotta apologize. I don't know how it happened, but somehow my Gravity Falls video got posted on the same day as my last podcast video. I think it must have been a YouTube thing, because I know I went through and I doubled and tripled and quadrupled checked everything to make sure they were all posted and scheduled on the correct dates, and yet it somehow, I was like, okay, where's my 26th, May 26th video? Then I realized that somehow the video got posted on the 21st. So I apologize for those that couldn't watch it, since obviously at that point the video would not have been posted on Patreon until that Friday, and so it wouldn't even be watchable until Friday, and then fully watchable on Monday, which is when it should have been posted. So I don't know what happened there. It's a YouTube thing, and it's upsets me because now I have two mistakes that I have to remember to look through when I'm make sure that my schedules are correct. Like, normally I have like, okay, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I have my videos, I make sure they're all there. But, and the other thing I want to mention is, before I start this video, for those that are watching right now, I've searched, I cannot find much for Outhouse that will let me watch it. I think I have to find like 1 or 2 episodes that I can watch, like on not Patreon, but I'm like on like Daily Motion and BitChute and whatever. If someone of you has a link to the all of them that I can watch, or at least the first couple, so I can figure out a way to watch the rest of them, I'd be very grateful. I can find like the first one and maybe the second and third one, but that's all I basically got. That will give me a few weeks to figure out where the rest of them are, or if you have a link for it, because there's no easy way to find it. There's no like Daily Motion, BitChute, none of those have it. I can't find no link to someone's Mega or Drive, Google Drive as well either. So yeah, that's kind of annoying there. But if you got the links to it or have a way to me to watch it, that'd be great. I'm going to need it for Friday. I have the first episode I can watch, assuming it's not a 2-parter. I have to make sure about that. But if it's 2-parter, then I'll have to have 2 episodes. But anyways, let's get started on this before it gets too much later. I'm already 2 minutes into my intro, so let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, it's working.
Welcome to every pony's favorite podcast, the Pipcast. I am your host.
And this one, oh yeah, it's episode 7. Changes Goobit Posey.
Hey Pip. Hey every pony.
It's gonna be a Posey now.
Can you believe that this is our 7th podcast? I know, Jazz. It's totally wild. But you know what they say? Time flies when you're having fun, right? Doing a podcast was the best idea. Well, I thought so too. Until... Oh no! What's happened? Well, okay, I wanted to do something different today and talk to some pony who wasn't so sure about magic and the ways it was changing our world.
Which would be Posey. Makes sense now.
The absolute perfect pony to give us another perspective on it all.
Or maybe.
But when I asked her to come on the show, she said no. No? She said no? Just like that? No? Without even thinking about it? Yep. She said the last thing she wanted to do was talk about magic or anything else in public. I can't believe that. Yeah, and the worst part, I don't have a plan B, so we have no guest for today. Oh no, not this again. What are we gonna do? Well, I'm not sure. Well, I was thinking that.
Knock. Is any pony home? Oh, I've never been to Main Melody after hours like this.
Hello? Who's there? Pip, I think it's...
Wow! Roller skates? Oh, you can't just leave these laying around.
Posey? Is that you?
Posey came after all.
Well, of course it's me.
Hello? I really can't believe it's you. Oh! Okay, Pipsqueaks, can you please help me welcome to the Pipcast our very special guest, Posey! Woohoo!
Whoa, wait! Are you recording? Right now? But I'm not ready.
Well, that's what a podcast is.
Posey, we are so excited that you are here, and don't worry. We've got just the thing to ease those nerves of yours. Jazz, you thinking what I'm thinking?
But yeah.
Pony dance party coming right up. Pip.
Wait, what? Dance party? Take something dull and go all masterpiecey. Gonna take something average and make it shine. Gotta add that beauty to the maritime. Make these dreams a reality. Gonna turn this place into a gallery. Just let it all out for all to see. Cause we know ours for every pony. It goes round and round, yeah. We know that art makes the world go round and round.
Okay.
Every pony
up on stage at Main Melody.
On stage? No way. That's my worst nightmare, Pip.
Really? But you're so confident, Posey. You're never afraid to speak your mind in front of other ponies.
I guess that's true. But
It is
for some
true.
reason, being on stage and singing and dancing just seems much scarier than talking about why we need a schedule for the community garden or how to fix Maritime Bay's trash problem.
You are quite the passionate pony, Posey. That's one of the reasons I wanted to have you on the show. You have such strong opinions. But, okay, to be honest, I am a little confused. I mean, didn't you tell me no when I asked you to be a guest?
I think my exact words were, no way, nuh-uh, not a chance, nope, forget it.
Yeah.
And yet here you are.
But, oh, I might have said no a little bit too quickly. You know, I've never been on a podcast before, and I guess the thought of doing something new just made me so nervous.
So, what was it that made you change your mind?
Well, after you asked me to be on the show, I went home and I listened to a few podcasts, and turns out they were pretty cool. Once I understood more about what a podcast was, I could see that it might be fun.
Doing research about something new is a great idea, Posey.
Thanks, Jazz. And then once I understood, I just marched right over here before I lost my nerve.
Well, we are so glad that you did. Now, speaking of changing your mind, you had a similar experience when Magic returned, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. I was really not a fan of Magic when it first
Oh,
came
we
back.
know.
Oh, yeah, I remember. What was it about Magic that you didn't like, Posey?
I think at first it seemed unfair, you know? Only unicorns and Pegasi had magic, and that didn't seem right.
You do like things to be fair and square, don't you, Posey?
Oh, I definitely do. And then so many things were changing so fast in Maritime Bay. All of a sudden, we had unicorns and Pegasi living here.
That
And
would definitely been a
unicorns were
change.
levitating stuff through the streets of my hometown, and Pegasi were zooming around in the sky. It was so overwhelming.
I never
I
thought
can
about it
definitely
like
see
that,
why
Posey,
Posey
but now
did
that
not
you
like it.
mention I totally see where you're coming from.
Yep.
That's a lot of change all at once.
And just to top it all off, then Earth Ponies got magic too.
Exactly. I spent all that time feeling so annoyed that we didn't have magic. I never thought about what it would be like if we actually got it too.
But being able to grow flowers and fruits and trees and vines with your magic, it is pretty incredible, isn't it, Posey?
Absolutely. And any pony that knows me knows that I have always loved to garden. I used to spend so much time digging and planting and watering my flowers. And now, watch this.
Whoa, look at the size of that rose.
You think that's cool? Check this out.
And look at the color of that tulip. It's so beautiful.
How about an orchid? Or a lily? A hydrangea? Carnations? A daffodil? A poppy? A lotus? Some lavender? What about a
Okay, wait a second. Yeah.
Okay, Posey's really going all crazy with magic now.
Stop it! No! Ponies! I'm so sorry. Sometimes I just get so swept up in making flowers with my earth pony magic that I totally lose track of time.
Yep, I can see that.
Look at this place. It's like a garden in full bloom. There are flowers everywhere. Main Melody has never been more beautiful.
Thanks, Jazz. I guess I did get a little bit carried away.
No, I love it, Posey. It's just, well, you know, what do we do with all these big, beautiful flowers now?
Ooh, I've got just the thing.
And we'll be right back with Posey's big idea. But first, a quick word from our sponsor.
Pipsqueaks, listen up. It's me, Pip, and I'm here to let you know that I heard you. For the next 24 hours only, I am bringing back half-price Pony Pal pamper packages at Main Melody. That is right, for one day only. Now, if you know, you know, but these spa days are totally epic. We are talking main-dos, pedicures, and some serious styling, all done by yours truly, Pip Petals. And and the uber-talented Jazz Hooves.
Okay.
So grab your pony pals, get down to the salon, and get booked in for the most fun, relaxing, and stylish day with your friends ever. See you there.
Mwah.
Hey, Pipsqueaks! We are back with Posey, and she is just about to show us what she does with all her Earth Pony magic creations.
Well, I couldn't just
Yeah, I'm
let all
kinda
the
curious.
things I make go to waste, Pip. So I started to dry them in the sun and turn them into tea leaves.
Ooh.
I could go for a cup of tea right now.
Oh, me
That's nice, that's
too.
smart.
Tea is like totally amazing and relaxing and like
Disagree with that,
Ponies
though.
are in luck 'cause
I hate
there's
tea.
the kettle. Oh,
If
I
I
brought a
wanted,
bunch of my
I'm not
dry
gonna
flower
say
tea
it,
leaves
but
that you
for
can
me,
create
tea
your
just
own
tastes
tea blend.
earthy.
I
So if
made
I
one
wanted
special
tea,
for us.
I would just eat earth.
Here you go, Pip.
Yeah,
And one for you too, Jazz.
Ooh, check it out. This mug is perfect.
I've
for
never
me
liked
because
tea.
The party starts here. Yeah, it does.
Look at mine, Pip. It says, put your hooves up. It's hoofacure time.
Oh, that is so you, Jazz. Thanks, Posey. Wow, look at all these little dishes. Are these all different kinds of dried plants, Posey? There's so many.
Yep, there is lavender, elderberry leaf, glimmerberry branch, calming crystal root, moonberry leaves, all the most special fruits and flowers to make the yummiest teas. What you having, Pip?
I think I will take a elderberry leaf tea, please.
Can I try a combo, Posey?
Sure, why not?
Okay, I will have moonberry leaves with a sprinkle of calming crystal root.
Oh, well, I've never tried that combination before, Jazz. I don't know if it'll be any good.
Oh, well, let's see. I could always try.
You know what? Forget I said that, Jazz. Sometimes we've got to just try something new, right?
I mean, that is
I mean,
true.
I was so nervous to come on the Pipcast today, but that turned out pretty okay.
Better than okay. It's been amazing to have you on the show. I feel totally inspired by you.
Yeah, me too. Even though doing new things can be hard for you, you just keep trying. And that is so, so, so cool.
Thanks, ponies. So, Jazz, how about that moonberry crystal calming root tea?
Yes, please.
Can I have a little bit of lavender with my elderberry branch tea? Feel like living on the edge.
Of course. Coming right up. Here you go. Hope you like them.
Oh, my pony. Posey, this is super delish. I have never tasted anything like it.
And I am loving this combo too. Trying something new totally paid off.
Phew. What a relief.
I mean, when it does, when something new pays off, it is nice. But then when that new thing doesn't pay off, it's not so nice. It makes you want to less likely to try something new next time.
Berry lavender.
You know,
Oh.
in my experience, for anything that you try new.
Come on, you can tell us. It must be totally creative.
Actually, it's just good old calming root. I usually like to stick to the classics.
You do you, Posey.
Ness. You know what that means, Pipsqueaks. That sound means it's time for the main five.
Right. So, Posey.
Right, the
this is
questions.
the part of the show
Where you ask each guest the same 5 questions. Oh, remember when I said I listened to a few podcasts? Well, they were all the Pipcasts.
Amazing. So you know exactly how this goes. Okay, just answer the questions with the very first thing that comes to mind, okay? Ready?
Ready?
First question. What is your favorite food?
I really love garlic bread. Mm-mm.
Glitter or no glitter?
Ugh, glitter totally infuriates me. Just when you think you've got it all cleaned up, everything starts to sparkle again.
So that's a no to glitter then?
Yes. No glitter.
Okay, what are you reading right now?
The Gardener's Guide to Growing Your Own Food.
Song that always gets stuck in your head?
It's gotta be that song about the trash. Trash doesn't mean it's waste. Trash with a dash of taste. Woohoo.
Okay, weird song.
Make it brand new.
And last question. Posey, what is making you happy right now?
Well, it's gotta be having Earth Pony magic. Even though it was a big change for me, I'm learning that sometimes change can be pretty great.
Hear that, Pipsqueaks? Change is great. Such wise words, Posey. Well, that's it for another episode of the Pipcast. Big thanks to Posey for being on the show, and big love to my main pony, Jazz, for all that you do. Mwah.
Stay tuned for another episode of the Pipcast coming soon.
And remember, Pipsqueaks, life is magical, and so are you. Bye.
Wow. Bye, Pipsqueaks.
Bye,
Thanks for hope you
Pipsqueaks.
enjoyed it.
Bye, Posey.
Thanks for the tea.
Thanks for listening.
So I thought about this. After the last episode next week, I don't think I've actually answered the 5 questions myself. You know what those 5 questions are: the food, the glitter, no glitter, whatever they 5 are. I have to make sure I note them down. And then after the last podcast, I'm going to basically answer my own answers to the 5. Yeah. I'm going to have to really think about it because of the fact that, the first 2, I'm not going to say anything, but I got to think about what book I know what I mean. Well, I got to think of a song that I like. Anyways, I'll think of it and probably just say something that pops up on my top of my head, which is what you're supposed to do. I'll ask the questions myself and answer them myself. So yeah, stay tuned for that after the last podcast episode next week. I'll be doing that. And then after that, I decided that I'm going to take a look at my, what I have to watch next for fan content. I think I might start the comics just because that might be the next thing I start. Although the first video is going to be the comics, I think, from the one I'm watching. I don't know whether I should do G5 comics, probably G4, start with G4, yeah. But the first one is like an hour-long video, so I might have to, maybe I can just, cut it into 4 videos, watch the full, because the first video from the video, he reads, the first 4 chapters, and then one video where I can just, or later on, it's just, 1 chapter per video or something, but I'll figure out how I want to record that, since I want to record that next. Maybe not all the time, maybe kind of supplement that, maybe every other week do, a episode of the, comic, and then some other fan content video. I haven't quite decided the, nuances on that yet, but yeah, that'll be in 2 weeks, so yeah, stay tuned for that, and yeah, let me know. I know these are not always the most interesting things, so I don't know how many of you actually watch this, but I hope at least some of you will watch this to at least be able to answer my question I have here. I'll probably try asking these questions again on Friday, which will be my new series. Watch the new episodes on Friday, of course. By then I have to have my Gravity Falls figured out. No, Owl House figured out, but yeah. So yeah. Anyways, I can't think of what else to say. Thank you for watching, and again, I apologize about the Gravity Falls video being in the wrong spot. I guess I should have known something was wrong when I saw on my phone. I had a comment from it, which I was like, that's weird. I don't know what happened there, but anyways, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time. Bye.